Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic. This time take a look at the 1996 Toyota Chaser Tour S. This car was requested by Boost and Ethanol and is one of 3 of the Toyota Chasers in this game. This particular model being the lowest end model of all of them. Front engine to rear wheel drive, 341 horsepower, actually surprising amount of torque there, 1,246 kilos of weight. Rear wheel drive saloon cars never been particularly known to do well around this track, but you never know, the Chaser might be good. Pretty good looking car actually, the Toyota Chaser. Don't really know too much about this because I'm not really much of a JDM bro, but I believe they use these for drifting or something, might have a 2J in it, no idea. Anyways, to find out how well it will do, it is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track and attempts to the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is Suzuki Scuderia Pikes Peak Edition at a time of 27.710. The Chaser Tour S unlikely to beat that. As far as where the Chaser S will go, honestly don't know. Statistically, it's probably around about the Lexus IS200, which set a time of a 31.996. That's in 121st place at the moment, so yeah, probably going to be on the lower end of the board. This car is available to either naturally aspirate or turbo. I'm imagining the Tour S is the naturally aspirated version, probably got naturally aspirated 3-litre V6 maybe, something like that. The Tourer V, I'm assuming, is turbo, potentially a 2J car. And that well, obviously then there's the TRD Chaser, which is its own sort of separate entity of mentalness. I think the TRD Chaser is one of the only pre-tuned cars in this game that can actually have quite a lot done to it, as in you can get more power out of it than a stock Chaser. It also has a unique racing mod, that vehicle. TRD actually, one of the only, or if not the only, tuner in this game that actually does have a selection of racing mods and so on for their cars. Which, yeah, should probably make TRDs the quickest. Then again, TRD only make rear-wheel drive cars. The Chaser, the MR2, and there's also a version of the Supra, which in my mind has the best Supra racing mod around. It looks absolutely fantastic. I'll show it off. It's one of the Gran Turismo 1 racing mods. Interestingly enough, the only reason I actually ever want to bring the Hot Lap Classic to Gran Turismo 1 is because some of the race mods in that game were rather exceptional looking. Anyways, time-wise, we are not doing too hot. I forgot to mention... oh god, there we go. This is a Toyota. Toyotas around this track have never done particularly well. Your Supras and so on, they do fine enough. MR2s, sure, they do okay, but pretty much every other Toyota's done wrong around here. The Corolla 11 BZG, actually, one of the slowest front-wheel drive cars we've had for no real... It just was not a good car, that. And, you know, your 11s and so on and so forth haven't done particularly well either. So, yeah, it is a bit of a mystery as to why Toyotas are sort of pathetic as they are around this track. I will say for the Chaser, this is a weird car. It's surprisingly nice to drive. It's not really having too many issues. The problem is it's just not quick in the slightest. This does not feel like 350 horsepower. It feels like way less than that. Now admittedly gear ratios are long, which is, bollocks. Cocking fucking bollocks. I was going to try and stop there and give this car a better chance of getting a better lap, but yeah, bollocks across the line. Oh well, I don't think it's, to be honest with you, I don't think it was going to go any quicker. Just not, the problem with the Chaser, it's not a bad car to drive. It's actually pretty darn nice. It's just not fast in the slightest. It feels like driving an absolute barge. Yeah. Not a good car at all. I'm a bit pissed off at the fact that I stopped on the start line. I really should have just kept going with it, but never mind. Even if it could go, I honestly don't think it would have gone any quicker. I think if I could get this thing under 33, I would be absolutely amazed. Terrible. Utterly, utterly terrible. A 33.256 though. While, again, the worst bit is the car's not bad. It's just something about it, man. Yeah, I don't think that last lap would have been any quicker. Again, it might have gone under 33, but I really doubt it. Interestingly enough though, with a 33.256, it will put it into 174th place, where it goes just below a Toyota Supra Twin Turbo. Yeah, wasn't expecting that. Yeah, Toyotas are sort of littering around at the bottom of here. At least it's not as slow as like the Sora, or the MRS, Show Edition, or the other Sora. Yeah, it's just Toyotas at the bottom of this board, man. But yeah, I can't even say it's a decent time. Yeah, just a disappointment, really, especially considering that's actually a good handling car, so maybe the other chasers will have better luck. Anyways, to find out whether they do, stay tuned to the Hot Lap Classic. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, farewell.